Before One Piece and Naruto became household names, there was a manga that captured the imagination of millions in Japan and beyond. That manga was Yu Yu Hakusho, created by Yoshihiro Togashi. So why did the manga artist with humble beginnings give up on such a monumental success? Yoshihiro Togashi was born on April 27, 1996 in Yamagata, Japan. Growing up, he was always fascinated by drawing and storytelling. As a child, Togashi was known for his impressive doodles and comic strips, which often served as a distraction during class. His early work were experimental and showcased his unique style, but they didn't set the world on fire. These series were charming, but they were essentially Togashi putting up shots and working on his bag before the real game began. Togashi's breakthrough came when he was picked up by Weekly Shonen Jump, Japan's most influential manga magazine. Weekly Shonen Jump has a history of launching some of the biggest names in manga, and Togashi was about to join their rank. In December 1990, Yu Yu Hakusho made its debut. The premise of Yu Yu Hakusho is both simple and intriguing. Yusuke Urameshi, a teenage delinquent with a heart of gold, dies while saving a child from an oncoming car. Surprisingly, his act of self-sacrifice was not expected, and as a result, the afterlife is thrown into chaos. Yusuke is given a chance to return to life and become a spirit detective, tasked with investigating supernatural disturbances. The manga's first volume released in 1992 and was an immediate hit. It resonated with readers thanks to its unique blend of supernatural elements and high-stakes martial arts. Remember, this is the 90s, so this isn't really that strong of a trope yet. Togashi's art style was dynamic, featuring strong expressions and memorable character designs. The latter would become even more prominent in his later work. Within months of its release, Yu Yu Hakusho was selling over 1.5 million copies, a significant achievement for any new manga series. The success of Yu Yu Hakusho didn't stop with the manga. In October 1992, Studio Period launched an anime adaptation. This was no small feat. Anime adaptations can make or break a manga's success, and Yu Yu Hakusho was in for the spotlight. The anime was praised for its high quality animation, faithful adaptation, and captivating voice acting in both its sub and its dub that was released almost 6 years later. This may be more common today, but in the 90s, having a good dub and sub was very rare. This helped the anime succeed in the West as well as the East. The fight scenes were particularly notable, with fluid animation and choreography that kept fans on the edge of their seats. The anime's popularity led to a surge in manga sales. The show captured the essence of the manga and expanded its reach to a broader audience. The series was so popular that it became a cultural phenomenon in Japan, with merchandise and even video games making their mark. The anime adaptation introduced a whole new generation to the world of Yu Yu Hakusho, solidifying its place in the manga and anime pantheon. In 1993, Togashi's work earned him the Shogakukan Manga Award for Shonen, a prestigious accolade that recognizes outstanding contributions to the genre. The award was a testament to the series' quality and Togashi's skill as a storyteller. Despite the accolades, Togashi was beginning to face some real-world problems. The intense schedule required to produce a weekly manga combined with overseeing the anime adaptation started to take a toll on his health. Togashi began experiencing severe back pain, a condition exacerbated by long hours of sitting and drawing. The physical strain of manga creation was beginning to overshadow the joy of his success. As Yu Yu Hakusho progressed, the demanding nature of manga creation began to take its toll on Yoshihiro Togashi. By the early 1990s, the physical strain and mental exhaustion from maintaining a grueling weekly schedule became increasingly problematic. Togashi's health issues, particularly his chronic back pain, were not just minor inconveniences but serious ailments that affected his ability to work efficiently. The cycle was self-destructive. The worse Togashi felt physically, the less productive he became, and the less productive he became, the more work he had to do to catch up. It was a vicious loop. The pressure to produce high-quality content on a tight schedule, coupled with the stress of managing the anime adaptation, compounded Togashi's health problems. His dedication to his craft became a double-edged sword, as his physical well-being deteriorated in tandem with his professional demands. By 1994, Togashi's health had reached a critical point, forcing him to take a break. While it was a short one, the break was significant and surprised many fans, since they had become accustomed to the consistent and high-quality storytelling that Yu Yu Hakusho was known for on a weekly basis. The hiatus, officially attributed to Togashi's problems, served as a stark reminder of the harsh realities of manga production. It was a clear sign that the relentless pace and physical demands of the industry could have serious consequences for its creators, and Togashi especially. At this juncture, there were only 7 chapters left to complete the manga. The series was in the midst of this Three Kings arc, one of the most intricate and pivotal storylines in Yu Yu Hakusho. The Three Kings arc is set in the demon world, where three powerful rulers are vying for control. This arc explores the political and power struggles among the demon rulers, providing a deep dive into the series lore and expanding on the complexities of the demon world. Yusuke Urameshi, the spirit detective, becomes embroiled in this power struggle. He learns that his own lineage is tied to the demon world and that he must confront his own identity and heritage. The arc is characterized by intense battles, complex character development, and moral dilemmas. The climax of the arc features a dramatic confrontation culminating in a resolution that left many questions unanswered. However, due to Togashi's health issues, the final chapters of the arc remained incomplete. The series was left with unresolved plotlines and cliffhangers that left fans in suspense. It was like if Naruto had suddenly fallen into a coma during his and Sasuke's fight with Madara. Viewers were left hanging, eagerly awaiting the next chapter while grappling with the frustration of incomplete storytelling. It was a period marked by uncertainty and frustration as readers wondered if the series would ever return to its previous arc or if the storylines would remain forever unfinished. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I try to make these videos as frequently as I can. I'm not going to put a date on it. Back to the video. As Yu Yu Hakusho approached its conclusion, Togashi's health issues intensified, making it increasingly challenging to keep up with the rigorous manga schedule. Chronic back pain and severe exhaustion were taking a toll. The more his physical condition worsened, the more he struggled to meet deadlines, which further exacerbated his health problems. In a heartfelt letter to his fans, Togashi provided a candid explanation for why he decided to end Yu Yu Hakusho. His reflections revealed the multifaceted reasons behind the series' abrupt conclusion. Physical health. Togashi was candid about the severe toll that his work had taken on his body. He recounted, "My HP, as they say in RPGs, was gradually but surely falling, highlighting the impact of constant overwork." He described the physical pain he endured. "My heart began to hurt every time I went without sleep, and then it began to hurt more and more often. This persistent discomfort made it clear that continuing at such a pace was unsustainable." Professional dissatisfaction. Togashi's frustration with the repetitive nature of manga production also played a significant role in his decision. He admitted, "I don't want to die from overwork. If I die, I want it to be when I'm having fun or when I'm drawing manga for fun." He revealed that his attitude towards work had shifted, noting, "Around this time, my feelings about writing manga as a profession began to change." The dissatisfaction was compounded by his growing awareness that he could not produce work that met his own standards while under such stress. Desire for personal fulfillment. Togashi expressed a deep longing for personal time and fulfillment. He noted, "Point 3 is out of the question for a professional manga writer. Basically, I wanted to indulge in my hobbies, rest and sleep as much as I could." He elaborated on this desire, stating, "I tried to get some sleep every night. Around this time, my feelings about writing manga as a profession began to change. The lack of personal time and the inability to pursue his hobbies contributed significantly to his decision to conclude the series." Creative constraints and rejection of ideas. In addition to health and personal concerns, Togashi faced creative constraints imposed by Shonen Jump. While these weren't as explicitly noted in his letter due to Japanese politeness, they were definitely there. His more ambitious ideas for the series were met with resistance. Togashi wanted to take Yu Yu Hakusho in a darker and more complex direction with the Three Kings saga, involving significant changes to the cast and introducing new, compelling characters like Risan, Mukuro, and Yomi. However, Shonen Jump viewed these changes as too risky, and the editorial staff pressured him to stick to the more traditional tournament arcs that had been previously successful. This rejection of Togashi's more ambitious ideas was a major factor in his decision to end the series. Ultimately, Togashi's decision was not made lightly. He expressed a sense of relief that he could finally wrap up the series on his own terms, acknowledging that he had been forced to take an extended hiatus, and that he had explored every possible direction for the Yu Yu Hakusho characters but could no longer sustain the effort required. His letter concludes with the admission, "I ended Yu Yu Hakusho because of my own selfishness," highlighting his desire to prioritize his well-being over professional demands. Despite the abrupt ending of Yu Yu Hakusho, the series left an indelible mark on the shonen genre. The influence of Togashi's work can be seen in numerous subsequent series, both in terms of narrative complexity and character archetypes. One specific archetype being the Hiei archetype, characterized by the brooding, troubled hero with a dark past that became a popular trope in shonen manga and anime, generally a dark-haired anti-hero who serves as a rival of the main character. While he wasn't the first of this kind, and was likely inspired by characters in Dragon Ball Z and Saint Seiya, he definitely helped niche down and specify as well as popularize this specific version of the archetype. This archetype is notably reflected in characters like Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto and several others across various series. Togashi's ability to craft multi-dimensional characters and intricate storylines set a new standard in the genre. The ending of the manga served as a conclusion as well as a turning point for Yoshihiro Togashi. His decision to conclude the series was driven by a combination of severe health issues, creative frustrations, and clashes with editorial constraints. Togashi's candid letter revealed the depth of his struggles and his ultimate desire to prioritize his well-being and artistic integrity. As Togashi wrapped up Yu Yu Hakusho, the manga world witnessed the end of an era but also the beginning of a new chapter in his career. His next venture would prove to be just as influential and even more ambitious, with its complex characters, innovative story arcs, and one of the most in-depth power systems in anime and manga history. Hunter x Hunter continues to captivate audiences and cement Togashi's legacy in the manga industry. What is on the horizon for this legendary mangaka? Find out in the next video as we unravel the production mysteries and future of Hunter x Hunter. Thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I have plenty of videos like this, so take your pick, and yeah, till next time.